What's up, YouTube? Thomas L here. 2019, I gotta say, looks like a really interesting year for comedies. So I decided to do a top 10 list of my 10 anticipated comedy movies of next year. So with that being said, here's my list. Coming in at number 10 will be the film Isn't It Romantic, which stars Rebel Wilson as a woman who, ends up getting hit on the head. And, she instantly figures out that she's trapped inside a romantic comedy. Now, this film also stars Adam Devine, Liam Hemsworth, Priyanka Chopra, Betty Giplin for all you Glow fans. This looks really charming. I mean, I really like Rebel Wilson. I know she gets lots of backlash, but I think she's really good. And it's always nice to see a new romantic comedy on the horizon, and is it romantic? Looks like it could be pretty interesting. And it's also from the same guy who directed A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas, as well as that movie, The Final Girl, which also had Adam Devine in it. Now, Is It Romantic will open on February 14th, just in time for Valentine's Day. So, yeah, I'm really interested in it. All right, coming in at number 9 will be a film called Little. Now, this movie kind of sounds like the movie Big. Remember the Tom Hanks film? Where, where a young boy, wishes to be bigger and he ends up becoming Tom Hanks. This sounds like that, but in reverse. It's about a woman who wants, like an adult woman who wants to relive her younger self. And the younger self of her is played by Marcy Martin, who's, of course, best known for that show, Blackish. And the one who plays the adult woman is Issa Rae from Insecure fame. They haven't released a trailer, so I can't really say loads much about it or anything because I haven't seen any footage. But from what I've heard from the synopsis, sounds like it could be pretty interesting. Isa Fisher's, Issa Rae. Why did I call her Isa Fisher? Anyway, Issa Rae's, really good on Insecure. Can't wait. She's about to have a pretty interesting movie career. I mean, she was pretty good in that movie, Hate to Give. And it'll be interesting to see what Marcy Martin could do outside of Blackish. You even have Justin Hartley from This Is Us fame. Luke James, who's on that show Stars in this. Pretty interesting cast, so I'm really intrigued by all right, coming in at number 8 is the new film Uncut Gems. Now, Uncut Gems is being released by A24, and it stars Adam Sandler, who play a jewelry store owner with a gambling addiction, who is juggling 2 relationships and escalating debts. The film also has Lakeith Stanfield, Judd Hirsch is in this, Idina Menzel. Pretty good cast. Oh, and The Weeknd is also in this too. I think this could be something pretty interesting. For one, I mean, a few things that has me interested in this. It's A24. It's produced by Martin Scorsese. It stars Adam Sandler, and it's from the directors of Good Time. Sign me up for a treat. I think this could be pretty interesting. All right. Coming in at number 7 will be the comedy Flosky. Now, in this, it stars Seth Rogen as the role of Fred Flosky, who's an unemployed journalist who's battered by his own misfortune, and he ends up pursuing his childhood crush and babysitter, who now happens to be one of the most powerful women on the planet, and she's actually trying to run for president as well. I mean, it's of course stars Seth Rogen as Charlize Theron. You also have O'Shea Jackson Jr., Alexander Skarsgård, Andy Serkis. Interesting cast. Oh, and Boyce Jimenez in this too. Pretty cool. I mean, I don't really. All I know is from the all I know about this film is mainly from the synopsis and the cast. So I haven't seen like a trailer for this, but I can't wait to see Fosgate. This synopsis sounds pretty interesting. And Charlize Theron playing like a babysitter of like a former babysitter to Seth Rogen could be pretty interesting. So yeah, Flosky could probably be a sleeper hit of the summer. All right, coming in at number coming in at number 6 will be the film Stuber. Now, this actually now, Stuber sounds like the movie Taxi, but with an Uber. And Stuber also stars Dave Bautista and Kumail Nanjiani. Stuber sounds like it could be pretty interesting. I mean, Dave Bautista plays like a detective who recruits his Uber driver for I guess like a detective for like a case or something. I don't really know much like loads about because we haven't got a trailer for it or anything like that, so I can't really tell you lots about it. But all I know is the reason why I'm looking forward for it. Dave Bautista and Kumail Nanjiani teaming up, that has me intrigued. I'm a big fan of both Bautista and Nanjiani. If you guys still haven't had a chance to check out The Big Sick yet with Kumail Nanjiani in it, check that out. He's really good on that show. I'm in that movie. I'm at. He's also good in Silicon Valley, which is a show. And Dave Bautista, he has some comedic chops. Even when he's in, playing Drax, he has some very comedic chops. So I can't wait to see how good this Stuber film is. All right, coming in at number 5 will be Jumanji Dream. Now the last Jumanji, I should say, with The Rock and Kevin Hart, that was a really massive hit. And I think the new one could probably be even bigger if done well, of course. Now, there's not really much plot details to this or anything like that, but from what I know, I believe The Rock's supposed to return, Kevin Hart's returning, as well as Karen Gillan and Jack Black, and the director Jake Kazan is expected to return. I can't wait for Jumanji Dream. Now, it's set for release in December, and shooting is expected to begin in January. So yeah, I think that part 3 could probably be maybe even better than Welcome to the Jungle. And the first Jumanji, of course, with Robin Williams is a classic too. All right. Coming in at number 4 would be Zombieland 2. Now, there's not really much to really say about this because there's like not a whole lot, plot details or anything. But I really love the first Zombieland. The sequel returns the likes of Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone's back, as even Abigail Breslin returns. And I saw some newcomers like Zoe Deutsch and Ivan Joga. And Ruben Fleischer returns to direct. Of course, he's coming off a big hit with Venom, which was pretty decent. I cannot wait to see how good Zombieland 2 will be. Now, like Jumanji 3, Zombieland 2 will also begin shooting in January. It's funny that it's coming out in October because that will be the 10th anniversary of the first Zombieland. So yeah, I cannot wait to check out, see what they're going to do with Zombieland 2, because this movie's been talked about for years. I mean, we of course recently had a sequel, like a TV show, but that didn't work out well. So hopefully the sequel will work out better, especially with the cast involved. All right, coming in at number 3 will be The Beach Bum. Now this stars a really good cast. Matthew McConaughey plays the lead. You also have the likes of Zac Efron, Jonah Hill, Snoop Dogg, Isa Fisher, Jimmy Buffett, and even Martin Lawrence is in this. Really cool cast. And it's directed by Harmony Korine, who directed Spring Breakers, and he was also a writer on that movie Kids. The Beach Bum, from what I've seen from the trailers, looks awesome. It looks really funny. Matthew McConaughey as a stoner, like as a loser stoner. How could you not like that? Zac Efron looks pretty unrecognizable here. Color Me for a Tree. Now it comes out in March, so around the time spring, flies around. All right, coming in at number 2 will be Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Yes, this is pretty much a comedy, and it looks funny. I mean, a live-action Pokemon movie, I'm really intrigued. The Pokemons all look pretty cool. You got Ron Reynolds as Pikachu. Justice Smith from Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom is in this. I can't wait to check this out. I really dug that trailer that got released. And it's pretty cool that they use Ron Reynolds, Deadpool, to be the voice of Pikachu. Like, they did not even try to disguise Ron Reynolds' voice or anything. It's literally Deadpool's voice coming out from Pikachu. Yeah, I'm really looking forward for Pokemon Detective Pikachu. I think this could actually end up being a massive hit when it comes out. Now, of course, it comes out like 2 weeks after Avengers Endgame, so it has loads of time to become a hit. All right, coming in at number 1 will be a comic called Good Boys. Now, this is an R-rated film that features kids. I mean, from what I've heard from it, it sounds like Superbad meets probably Stand By Me. That's what it kind of sounds like. And it's about like 4 boys who decide to skip school and go on an adventure so one of the kids could fix their broken toy. That doesn't really sound like much, but you know what? It's produced by Seth Rogen. Jacob Tremblay is the lead, and this is a raunchy R-rated comedy. And it actually sounds like it could be a live-action South Park. Literally, from what I've seen from the pictures, it literally could be a live-action South Park movie with kids cursing. I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do with this. And Jacob Tremblay has actually become one of my favorite young actors right now. He was amazing in Room. He was really good in Wonder. He was also really good in The Predator. Good Boys could easily be a sleeper hit of the summer. That I'm calling it. If I did a list of few films that I think could be sleeper hits, Good Boys is definitely gonna be one of them. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my 10 anticipated comedies of next year. Let me do a quick rundown. Number 10, Isn't It Romantic? 9, Little. 8, Uncut Gems. 7, Flosky. 6, Stuber. 5, Jumanji. 3, I should say. 4, Zombieland 2. 3, The Beach Bum. 2, Pokemon Detective Pikachu. 1, Good Boys. Now, there's loads of other ones I could have added. I could probably added some animation stuff like Toy Story 4. That's going to be considered comedy. Let's see. Spider-Man Homecoming, or I should say Far From Home, will probably be a comedy like the first one was. Let's see. There's a Olivia Wilde's film, Booksmart, which might be actually end up being more of a dramedy than a straight comedy. What Women Want with Taraji P. Henson actually looks pretty funny. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, Danny Boyle's new musical film with Kate McKinnon could probably be good. There's Last Christmas with Emilia Clarke, and it's directed by Paul Feig. That could be pretty interesting. Lots of interesting comedies out next year. Oh, and Super Intelligent with Melissa McCartney could probably be interesting. We'll probably get a late 2019 release. That could be a possibility, but they haven't started shooting the film yet, so I don't know if we probably won't wait till 2020 for that, but who knows. Anyway, let me leave to you guys. What are your anticipated movie comedies of 2019? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.